I saw him play it. I'm upset with myself because I'm like, how come when he's playing the demo, the pre-alpha build, it runs fine? For me, it's running super slow. I looked at all the settings to make sure that everything's running fine. And the shitty part about the pre-alpha version of Menorah, you can't really set up settings. They just jump you right in the game. So I couldn't have a experience because even when I got to the gameplay, it was super slow. So the fact that I was watching him play it, I'm like, I still want to play it, but for me at least, I have to wait for like the full version to come out, or unless they're gonna release another version of it before the full release, because my experience of it was really bad. Everything was playing slow and I couldn't have fun. But there's that game if you want to check that out. It is in pre-alpha, but you could check it out on Steam for free for the demo. And yeah, that's what I want to say about that. But in general, indie games as a whole, especially for how they are coming up this year, honestly, I feel indie games are going to be
The
the
future.
games. Yeah, they're definitely going to be the future because what do we have that's coming out? Modern Warfare 4. I hate Call of Duty
Me
in
too.
general. I'm waiting for Medal of Honor, but are we going to get that? Probably not. The most recent Medal of Honor game we have is for VR, and I'm like, I don't have a VR headset, nor do I want to play Medal of Honor on VR. I'm good. I'm good.
I have a
I
meta I have a Meta Quest 2. The servers are garbage.
Really?
The only servers that are good is like what's that game? VR chat.
VR
And
chat?
it feels weird because it's just a bunch of like 10-year-old kids playing it. If you want to play with adults, you have to make like a professional server and stuff.
Yeah, my brother has a VR headset. It's I don't know which one it is, but I believe it's one of the
Meta Quest.
recent, yeah, one of the recent ones. And he also has the tracking on hips, wrist, knees and legs and everything. So
Yeah.
like I he always goes in the living room, so I look at his computer and I see his little doodle that's like displayed on screen, and like after he calibrates everything, he goes to the living room and like does his thing. It's kind of funny because I'm just seeing his little doodle just like making weird moves and everything. But yeah, it seems that he also goes to like specific servers to like actually like have fun, because yeah, like it's filled with a lot of younger players that you're like, well, I want to have fun, but when I show off my model, there's gonna be people being weird, yada yada yada, all that stuff. So I get you.
Yeah. And also something that people have been talking about, the reason why a lot of famous players get the they don't get glitches or hiccups on their games is because they're given a specific version that's better than everybody else's.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like they're
Yeah,
given like private updates and stuff like that.
I see. I see. I was
Yeah.
actually working on a polyfighter video because of the said update. I had everything ready, but then like I had a friend come over and like they wanted to talk about like others about some personal stuff, so I had to stop my recording. But what I will say back on Polyfighter, when I posted the first video, one of the devs actually responded to my video and I was so happy. They were like, honestly, thank you for your feedback. If there's any more you want to like talk about, just let me know. And I'm like, honestly, thank you for responding. I didn't even think you were going to respond, let alone with how like small my channel is. So like I'm really happy on trying to give a feedback on playing this game, because as I stated before, from me streaming that recording that video and talking about it now, that is most likely going to be a game that I will be going back to a lot, because even in the demo, I believe the highest you can go is there's 3 acts, so like there's like 3 stages. Damn it, I'm either barely passing the second stage and then I get knocked out in the first stage in the third stage, or I just make it to the end of the second stage and I get knocked out. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, I know I could do better, so I always go back to it. It's good replayability.
Yeah. Have you
Good
played
replayability.
Soul Calibur?
Oh yeah, of course. Of
Yeah.
course. Soul Calibur 3 was the Soul Calibur game I played the most. One, because that was when they first introduced character customization. That's when they also introduced multiple weapon uses, which I'm pissed because they dropped the ball the moment they released Soul Calibur 4 right after. They should have kept all those weapons and transfer to every Soul Calibur game moving forward. Because come on, I mained the tambourine, which was oh my god, the tambourines. They were the most, in my opinion, I think they were the most OP weapons if you know how to use them. The tambourines, you can use a dagger and a bomb. You can use a sickle, freaking kunai, ninja kunais, not the ones that Taki uses, because the playstyle is hella different. The Grieve Edge, which is like you're literally fighting like Sanji. You're using your feet only. Um, and then like I can go on. The weapon diversity and variety for Soul Calibur 3, chef's kiss, man. That was amazing. And even though the character creations was a bit limited, you still had a good amount of options to create a character. Cause what I did when I went back to playing Soul Calibur 3 when they released it for the PlayStation 5, I created my girlfriend, I created myself, and I believe that's it. I think I created my friend Darby too. She's one of my mods. I love her to death. She's one of my closest friends, closest international friends, because she lives in Canada. Um, I created my girlfriend, and I asked her. I was like, okay, what style do you want to be? And she was like, oh, I want to be a thief or a pirate. She said one of the two, pirate or a thief. And I was like, all right, I got you. Tell me why when the weapon that you start with, which is a thief, you get a dagger and a bomb. You know how back in the day when, the computer acts really OP for some reason, you then find a quote unquote meta by spamming certain moves that even the computer can't like respond to it. That's what I had to do. So my girlfriend was literally my clutch. She had a move where I could literally throw a bomb either as like I roll it as a bowling ball or I just chuck it like a baseball and it does damage. That was my only way of getting certain rewards in the game. And to the point where I was able to be like, okay, um, I just realized I'm under leveled, but if I keep using the bomb, that's gonna level me up by like 10, which it has. So Soul Calibur 3, go to game, one of my favorites. Obviously, can't go wrong with Soul Calibur 2. I actually went back on my handheld emulator that I got that my girlfriend got me as a gift. It has the original Soul Calibur for the Sega Saturn. I've never played the original. I played it. I love it. I enjoyed it. Like the mechanics never changed, which I was really happy about. The mechanics never changed. So I had a great time playing that. And then, moving forward, um, I feel Soul Calibur 5 was actually bare bones. Like the mechanics were cool and all, but custom creation was bare bones. All they were doing was just swapping skins on weapons. Other than that, that was it. There wasn't any like originality, no like cool variety of like customization. Um I didn't like Zwei. I thought he was gonna be a good character I can main. I oof. When it said that you have to like when it says that you control his wolf and himself, they weren't kidding. And it felt complicated to me, so I didn't main him. I was upset that some of the characters were gone. I was very upset that they took out a good amount of characters, which was really bad. I want because my main, aside from Maxi, Talum. Talum's my main. I love her to death. I love her fight style. I love her weapons, everything. I was pissed when they took her out. I'm like, why'd they take her out? I even looked at the lore. The lore didn't say anything that she was gonna disappear. So I was like, Namco, what the hell, Then they
Yeah.
brought her back in 6. I mean, not six, yeah, 6, and I'm like, okay, 6 is pretty good. It's all right. Then they added DLC. I wasn't expecting them bringing the main character from Samurai Showdown. That was pretty cool.
Hey, Haomaru.
Yes.
Sam
He was pretty good. What's up?
Samurai Showdown 5 is goated. You could chop people's heads off.
Oh, it actually shows decapitation.
Yep.
That's goaded. That's goaded. Um, then two 2B low-key felt out of place in Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah.
2B from Nier Automata low-key felt out of place.
Soul Calibur 4 had Link if you played the Nintendo exclusive version.
Soul Calibur 4 or is that Soul Calibur 2?
Whichever one was exclusive to Nintendo, they had Link as a custom character that came in the
That
game.
was Soul Calibur 2. Because I think
Okay.
for that one, Soul Calibur 2, if you had the GameCube, you get Link. If you have the PlayStation, you get Heihachi from Tekken. And if you get the 360, you get Spawn, which I was like, Spawn? That was kind of out of nowhere. But then again, knowing his lore and like if people like know his comics, with what he could do, makes sense. So then they did the HD collection of Soul Calibur 2, where you were only able to play the exclusives from the 360 and the PS2 version. Link was not available. So you were able to play as Heihachi and then Spawn in the HD version collection. And then after that, they brought Kratos in Soul Calibur, but that was in Soul Dynasty or something like that. I didn't play that
Yeah.
one. That one was weird. Uh
Kratos was in MK9 too.
MK9, which I will say has to be the most defined Mortal Kombat game that they made.
Xbox
Because
360 was goaded.
yes, I did have a 360 when I played MK9. I played MK9 a lot actually when it
Me
came out.
too.
I played that a lot. Then a few years later, I jumped into Mortal Kombat Armageddon. I played a lot of Armageddon. I really liked that one. Then I was told from my friend Husky, because like I was streaming another game and we were just talking about Mortal Kombat because that was